Dark days behind me cones, no more shadows to chase. Climbed out from the abyss, I'm stronger now in this place. Fought demons in my mind, broke chains that bound me tight. Freed my heart from the storm, now I shine in the light. Unbreaking now, I'm rising high. Love myself, feel the sky. Unbreaking now, I'm rising high. Love myself, feel the sky. Unbreaking now, strong and free. Want the world to see like me. Found power deep inside, a fire that burns so bright. Once lost in fear and doubt, now I fight for the light. I know the pain we share, I've been there in the dark, but we can heal and grow like the fire, spark by spark. I'm breaking now, I'm rising high. Love myself, feel the sky. I'm breaking now, I'm rising high. Love myself, feel the sky. I'm breaking now, strong and free. Want the world to see like me. Like me. I'm breaking now. I'm breaking now.
Well, I got ambushed while I was sitting there, letting it run through and trying to make sure that my chat was up and ready to go. So, yeah, this Beatrick just came by and decided it was going to try and ruin my day, but let's see if I can just run from this. Alright, there we go. Hey Dem, hey Richard, welcome to the stream. How are things going? Hopefully things are going well. You as well, Richard, welcome to the stream. Alright, let me see here. Hope you're doing well. Can't stay long in the moment. Currently visiting someone. Hope the stream goes well. Thank you very much for stopping by, Richard. Always appreciated. The song gives off Christian rock vibes. I feel like I'm about to see AI Jesus. Well, we are dangerously approaching the day of the singularity. So, you know, that is going to be in the future at some point. But, yeah, no, as far as that goes, that is one of the songs that I actually wrote that is not game related. That is one that I actually, like, sat down and was like, what is a song that I want to write that I think is going to have a little bit of meaning to me, about me? So yeah, that is actually a song about my feeling of coming out of the, one of the darker moments in my life. So that is actually, like, sure, is it AI performed? Absolutely. But, like, that is one of those songs that was definitely 100% coming in from me there. So I guess Christian rock makes sense, the idea that it's a post-depression song. A lot of those Christian rock songs fill that void. Anyways, as we're going off here, I did want to showcase the team and explain why I have the title what it is and the thumbnail having the political messaging. Because I'm sure if anybody comes in and sees this as like their first video, that is going to be something they're going to want to know about. So I have this team that I put together. My original plan was to have everybody cap at around 80. I have not looked any information up about the fight, but just going off of my understanding of where I see the level layout from the past streams and just kind of where I see this challenge rating being about, I suspect the range is going to be anywhere from 78 to 82. And so I figured, you know what, somewhere in that range, I'll hit about 80. If everyone's around 80, then I'll be good because I'll cover up what the lower number is, and I'll be set for the higher number if that's the case. That was my reasoning and thought for that. And I accidentally overshot it with Lapras and yeah. So anyways, the entire plan for this layout is I don't do a lot of competitive battling. I'm not prone to that scene. It's not a skill set that I am practiced in. And so I went through and was kind of just like, I need to catch some Pokemon in the area. I need to build a team. I need something that's going to be viable for fighting dragons, because he admitted that he is a dragon user. And so I went over here for the Alolan Ninetales because of the fairy typing and the ice typing for move options. I can pretty much deal with if something comes in and I don't trust that the ice is going to be effective. I've got the fairy. The fairy is actually what I'm planning to lean on heavily, and we'll get into that as to why. The general layout is to build up defenses here. The Lapras is here for stalling and also building up Dragon Dance if it has to. And then these are here for the Will-O-Wisp to inflict burn, which will cut the physical attack of a heavy physical attacker that I might fear. And then, of course, I had to keep the Thunder Wave around. Something about the potential of a secondary option if something leaves me a little bit worried there. I just felt like I wanted a little bit of coverage. Beyond that, it's kind of just fairly laid out. The idea is build that wall and then have Trump come in and sweep everything. It's that stupidly simple. So that is the entire joke of the meme strat there, and the items are picked as such to try and make use of the Pokemon's position in the game. If I had another one of these, I think it's called the Light Clay, I'd probably put it on Blissey as well, but I don't. I do have like 4 of the Nevermelt Ice for whatever reason. Let's see if my Lapras suggestions comes in handy. I'm suspecting it will. One of the things I didn't realize going into this, and let me pull this up to showcase, is I wasn't sure that Life Dew heals both it and its partner, but when I went around and went through your idea, it definitely seems like that's the case. And then adding to it, I did take the Snowscape. I know you said I probably don't have to, but that was my original plan when I built the team, was something to set up the the Snowscape. Wow. If I had to. And I looked at it as your hint was a little bit spoilery for what I wanted to do. And so I said to myself that I'm just going to commit to what I originally thought there. And then, of course, Dragon Dance is just to beef the attack, with the Avalanche being the primary offensive round. Given that Dragon Dance increases speed, but Lapras is built to be very, very slow, I'm hoping for most things they'll continue to outspeed Lapras, and Avalanche can get all of its big bonuses that way. So we'll see if this works out. I really did like the suggestion, but I did have to put it where I think I should for the information I was coming in with. Been playing a bunch of Overwatch yesterday, went 5-16. Today I'm like 7-2. Hell yeah. I still haven't played Overwatch 2 at all, which is weird to me because I actually really, really liked the original Overwatch. And of course, it being a free game, you'd think I'd be able to put it together for me. But I've got so much other... Do I not talk to you? Is he up? Oh, he is up there. He's already waiting for me. All right. Anyways, yeah, so I recently picked up, finally... I shouldn't say I picked up. I've had Helldivers 2 for a while, but I recently installed it, and I have been meaning to really dig my teeth into that game. So that is one that I'm looking at getting into when I have free time. But you guys know, free time is rare for me. I basically have to move heaven and earth just to be able to do my streams. The only thing I know about Overwatch is that the porn has a better reputation than the games. There is an animator. I can't remember the animator, but they do a lot of self-insert characterizations. It's kind of a continuing animated skit system. I'd have to go through my my list and see which one it is, but they did a video not too long ago specifically about that. Tracer was like the one getting interviewed or whatever, and it's just like, man, everybody just knows us for our porn. Why am I even here? And it's like, oh, you're here because of the porn. All right, so we got our boy toy here, Drayton. I am still unconvinced that there is not a hey, welcome to the stream, Keegs. We are just covering up the in-between and the setup, so you came in at the right time to hear me ramble about my apparently unintended, but it's canonical at this point. My my gay side boy lover over here, Drayton, and I am convinced that the people, when they put this game together, they knew what they were doing with Drayton, and I almost wonder if he was meant to be like fan service for the women, but also it just sounds even funnier, in my opinion, coming from a straight male player's perspective. And so here I am just laughing at the idea. Anyways, what do you say, bud? Ready for my elite trial? I think the trial was just have a team for him, right? Oh, no, I actually have to fight all of the... Oh, so I'm going to be gaining some experience here. That was not what I intended. My trial's about skill, but it's chill. Take it at whatever pace you want. If you want to dive right into battling your 3 clubmates, go nuts. Rather stroll around the terrarium catching Pokemon first? No problem. Go on, get out there and chill it up. Good luck, everyone. Give it your best shot. Oh, man. By the way, I do apologize if I sound a little off. I am currently fighting a little bit of a cold. Got a bad cough that I'm dealing with. Alright, so I guess I'm just going to go in order here. This will actually be a great opportunity for me to see if this team layout even works. And, yeah, we'll go with it from there. This would be a terrible point for me to realize that this whole team idea sucks, though. I will say I do have, if I absolutely need to, a couple of rare candies that I can just pump myself over-leveled with if I get desperate. Alright, so let's pop the... I think it's the light screen first. Which one does Blissey have? Yeah, Blissey has the light screen, so open with Reflect. Then the light screen. I feel you there. I think I caught a little bug. Yeah, I don't know what's going around, but I've got it. I've got a couple family members that has it. So yeah, whatever it is, it's hitting people right now. I haven't heard anything about it from anybody I know in other parts of the area of the states. So it seems to be like I don't know, like this general region that we're all in. I know a couple of people out in California, a couple of people out in New York, and none of them have been talking about it. So, whatever it is, it's somewhere in the inner walls of the nation. All right, no, it's only the 2. I don't have to worry about a Stealth Rock. So from here, let's try the swap in. Oh wait, no, I need Metagross to stay out. Metagross is the one that stays out. Pop the Zen Headbutt. And it's Blissey is the one that I swap out because Blissey only has the one combat option. Or the defensive option. The trainers basically tell you what type they're going to use beforehand if you were to pay attention. Well, that's the problem right there is, Rigid, you assume I pay attention to fucking anything. About the only time I pay attention when playing these games is when I really have to worry about the... Ooh, alright. Is when I have to pay attention with, Is that just not effective at all? I don't even know. Alright, we'll pop the Snow Skate. When I am doing a Nuzlocke or a challenge run, because at that point the stakes are higher. If Trump goes down here, he just, you know, I don't know, takes some drugs and gets back into the ring. Performance enhancing. That's what we're going to do here. Alright, so... Did the snowscape not work? Hold on. Oh! Oh shit, wait. Did it not? Well, alright. This is why it's, you know, very important to actually pay the fuck attention. There's information worth knowing. The snowscape failed because it might be snowing in the overworld. There was a button you mentioned that I could do to check the information. But that doesn't tell me. That's the only one that it has on screen for a prompt. So I don't know how to tell what the information is. So I'm going to assume that it must be. So given that, I guess I'll just swap into Talonflame. My god, what is wrong with my ability to speak? Anyways, yeah, we've got a steel type here, so swapping into Talonflame is a reasonable option if the Trump build wasn't going to do what it needs to do. Alright, and this guy's doing a lot of physical, so we'll just make sure that the Reflect stays active and slam into him with the Flame Charge. I don't know why I thought that would be more effective. Although those defenses are good. Yeah, so if I press Y before picking a move... Oh, okay, so I actually have to select the Pokemon to get there. I see, I see. Alright. It seems weird. You'd think it would just have like a little emblem somewhere and just say, hey, it's snowing, or hey, it's heavy sunlight or something. Yeah, the thing about that is I didn't realize I had to select the actual Pokemon to see the effect. Again, it feels weird that that's what you'd have to do to check the field effect, because that's basically what the weather is. The weather is a thing that affects the entire field. Yeah, let's just jump right into the max, and I think we can squeeze by with a Hyper on both of you guys. In fact, could have just done the Super on the first one, but I don't care enough. There we go. Alright, quite the cool customer, so we're going to be dealing with some ice types. I wonder if they're all going to be, like, dragon related, like, Drayton as well. Because I don't think the other two are part dragon. They're fossil types. Yeah, okay, so we are just dealing with the type specifically. I just knew that they were also both dinosaurs, and I didn't remember if they got the dragon typing or not. Alright, so it was... Light Screen? I'm going to do that every time, aren't I? Reflect. Light Screen. Get the defenses up. And we can swap into Talonflame earlier this time and get that going. You might have a tough time against Drayton. This will be fun to watch. Oh, that is not a good sign. I don't know at all what to expect with Drayton. I just know that, as you say, there are several people who swear that he's a pretty challenging opponent. Alright, let's go into Talonflame. Yo, Keegs, I am jealous. I could go for some pizza right now. I have eaten nothing all day, and I have probably had about 5 cups of coffee, and I've probably got 8 cups worth of caffeine, 8 cups worth of coffee in caffeine, sitting right in front of me. So by the end of this stream, I could very well be in like a caffeine overdose coma. But, you know, again, dealing with a little bit of that sickness. It's kind of just leaving me a little bit desperate for some energy. Wish I had pizza too. Barely got any food in right now. Yeah, that's, unfortunately, welcome to 2024, Dem. Everyone is struggling on everything. Uh-oh. There we go. I didn't know pizza Wait, the fuck? Rigid, I don't know what the hell we're talking about pizza with dicks for, but you know what? I have seen those pornos. I know they exist. There we go. Keegs, I very much appreciate the offer, but I don't need you sharing your pizza with dicks. Not the sausage I appreciate on my pizza. Alright, there we go. And of course, gotta top off again. I will say, like, it's not a great showing right now because it's so limited right now. Alright, so electric types. But the premise is showing some potential at least. Okay, you know what, Keegs? Thank you for explaining because I never would have gotten it, but yes. If your pizza is coming, you might need some help. Rigid over here just being like, nah, but the perv brain too big. Light screen. Every fucking time! That is just gonna be my shit, isn't it? Alright, light screen, there we go. Again, keep the wall going. Alright, is that physical or... Okay, so if that's physical defense that goes down, it doesn't even matter if they're targeting Blissey, because Blissey isn't staying in the field. Zen Headbutt. And honestly, a part of me wants to go into Galvantula because it would be funny, but let's go with the Red Hat man himself. Oh, hey, I just got a message from someone that, I will discuss that in the, Discord later, because I actually have a message for Rigid specifically from, I believe he recently followed, and, subscribed to Jade Succubus, which, by the way, if you guys have not done so, I would recommend. It is spelled how it sounds, just no space, but, yeah, she has a message for Rigid, and I will share that with him on a more private opportunity. Not that it's anything crazy or anything, it's just, you know, message to message. I'd rather DM it. Alright, so the Screech is going to be problematic. Moves like that are going to lower my defenses once swapped in is going to be a pain in my ass. So, let me check here. If it's already snowing in the overworld, then I should be able to use Aurora Veil anyways. Let me make sure that's going to be applicable here. I have not seen that move yet, and that's actually very pretty. Okay, hold on. I'm going to read that when we actually get into the match, because that's a good one. Again, if we're gonna lean all into the joke memes, I can't not read that. Y'all know, and you've known for a while, where I swing on the political aisle, but I've got to give it to you. When it's funny, it's funny. Alright, and of course I gotta top off in between. Oh, wait, Drayton, hold on. You're gonna let me top off, right? So oh. My God, my brain. So that makes, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Nice. You went and beat all 3 of them. Which means this elite trial is elite complete. I'm sorry if I'm not giving him the same voice I did before. The idea of doing any voice right now feels like it would tear my throat apart. Alright, my league club assistants. Retreat. On the double. Oh, man, I'm sorry about that. Give me 1 second. I need to mute my microphone. Yeah, you guys don't need to hear me try to lose a lung. Aren't they great? No grumbling or nothing. Bunch of sweethearts. Again, you're gonna tell me the guy Drayton here is gonna use a word like sweetheart as like a standard statement in casual conversation, and he's not meant to be my gay side boy. He's not the main squeeze. I gotta say it's where I'm going, but he's the dirty bitch side hustle. And I feel like, again, from the personality I'm getting from Drayton, he would absolutely be like that guy that's just gonna be like, yeah, no, I'm good with that. Oh, man. Looks like it's finally time for you and me to battle. I guess you're still using the party you put together for my challenge, though, huh? Go ahead. Take a second to change it up. Unless you want to dive right into battle. No, look, I'm good to keep the team where it is, but I do have to make sure everyone's healed up. Never mind, everyone's healed up. I could have gone right into it. I'm ready to... Goddamn. Ready to take me on, bud. Alright, it's on. Alright, so to read Ridget's comment earlier, time to keep those dirty Kalosians out. Again, very, very on brand with the meme. Alright, here should be good. You know, I was thinking about the look you get when you're in battle, and I realized I only ever seen you look like that from the sidelines. Guess now I know what it's like to... God damn! The lines! Guess now I know what it's like to face you from across the court. Let me be real. I'm counting on you to conquer the whole BB League, bud. I mean, I need you to pull this off. You gotta come through for me. God damn it! You motherfuckers knew what you were writing. That said, I'm not just gonna roll over and miss out on the fun. What the fuck do they want from Nintendo? You can't come out and be like, hey, we're gonna stop people from making the big porn stuff because we're gonna get our knickers in a twist because we're a bunch of old assholes, and then do shit like this on one of your mainline franchises. One of the Jonas Brothers is... Wait! Ain't no fucking way, Keegs. This has got to just be like a shared name, right? You are not about to have one of the Jonas Brothers deliver you a fucking pizza. Because that would be hilarious. But no need for us to get all official. No! Again, he is cool being the side bitch. Literally telling me, no, it's cool, we don't have to be official. We're just gonna, off on the side. Just battle me normally like you would anybody else, Ian. Here's the 100% Drayster truth. I'm psyched for I'm so psyched, I'm practically tingling. So why don't we get this rolling? Nice and easy. Let's go, bud. Show me a good time. I just... Whew! And then he gives me that look. That'd be wild if it was true, but no, it's just someone. Okay, yeah, you know, like I said, no one wants to see me ugly. I am gonna make this man bite a pillow. All right, I think it was reflect. I think I got it this time. I got ASMR. Look, I tried, but it's hard to read like that when I'm also absolutely smiling and trying to fight back a fit of laughter. Alright, so Blissy's actually taking some damage, which is not a good sign. Alright, so I've got a dumb idea here to deal with that. Alright, let's pop the Stealth Rock. And then we're going to Soft Boil, see what that allows me to heal. 1 second again. Alright, getting slapped by Metagross, getting Metagross slapped there that hard was pretty bad. But we got the Stealth Rock off, which is big. Pop the heal. Alright, so let's see what I can make work here. Metagross is going to heal up. And I'm going to swap Blissey out. And I'm going to try going right into Lapras. We're gonna see if that plays out in any way, shape, or form as beneficial. If not, I might switch into Talonflame because being able to use the 1 minute again. Anyways, yeah, if I have to pop the Will-O-Wisp off on Flygon to deal with the Earthquake machine, I might have to do that. Anyways, I'm going to continue to Super Soak my Metagross. And let's try the Avalanche. I think it should still be good on Flygon, because I think Flygon is... Is it Dragon Ground? So it should be really effective. Sorry, I've had to mute my microphone so often there. My dog's throwing a fit right now. I thought that was going to hit Lapras, and I was going to be in for a rough spot. Sorry, as sometimes happens, I have family coming in and out of the house, and my dog is throwing a fit right now. She is not happy with people walking through the house for whatever reason. Anyways, happy sunshine. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully things are going well for you. Just working my way through a bit of a rough time here. I expected this to go a little bit different than it is, but I think I can still make this work out. I am having to rely on the Super Soaker strategy more than I wanted to. Let's see if I can manage to get the Life Dew off. I don't think I will. I think Lapras is going to be going down here, especially if it takes a Thunder Punch to the face. Man, this guy loves his Earthquake strategy. Yeah, kind of saw that one coming. Alright, but I still need to be able to build the wall back up since we had that situation there. I think I'm going to swap into Talonflame first and consider that a wash if I need to so that I can Will-O-Wisp the Haxorus. Yeah, it is unfortunate for Lapras, but luckily this isn't a Nuzlocke run, otherwise I would be a lot worse off. Alright, so let's see, which one of these is physical again? Alright, we're going to pop the Reflect, make sure it stays active. Will-O-Wisp. And I hope that Talonflame is going to be fast enough to get this off, even with the Dragonite, with the effect of the Tailwind. Never mind, that was plenty still fast enough. Oh shit, does it not reactivate it? For some reason, I thought if you used it while it was not active, it was still re-up it. Apparently that's not the case. Also, apparently Haxorus is immune to taking the fire from Will-O-Wisp, which sucked. No, maybe it missed. Alright, well... Metagross is kind of vital to this. Everything else can come and go as it needs to. Yeah, the only one that's going to hit is Metagross, and it does suck when it hits Metagross. Yep. Alright. Let's see. I guess I can try to set this back up, but that is not going to be ideal either. Alright, let's try Galvantula. Galvantula's fast, too. Maybe I can get a paralysis off on Dragonite. Yeah, the Unnerve is kind of pointless. Reflect is still active, and it's going to be active for a little bit. I guess I'll go and restate the light screen. Alright, I've got to decide which one is more... Slowing down Haxorus doesn't do a whole lot, but being able to stun Haxorus would be massive. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, Happy. I think you're right on that. The thing is I'm not sure where I'm putting the need on that when I know that my defense is about to go down here in a second. Alright, and so I know I'm going to lose Galvantula, but I am going to re-up my Reflect as well. Yeah, that is the one that faded. So I'm going to have both Reflect and Light Screen up. And we're going to heal up Metagross. Knowing that I'm going to lose Galvantula, again, Galvantula and Talonflame were not, like, cornerstones of the team. So they're not too bad to be, to lose here. Lapras kind of hurt to lose that early on. I'll be honest, that one sucked. Although Lapras did take out the Flygon. The Dragonite setting up Tailwind is what you should be focused on. Now that I've lost my option to paralyze them, I agree. Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm going to, I guess, Zen Headbutt again. Haxorus is paralyzed. Let's focus on the Dragonite and get it out of here. I don't know if it's going to be fast enough to hurt me, because if it is, Draining Kiss wouldn't be bad. let's go with the Ice Beam because I know it's going to get beefed. Damn it. They absolutely called me out on using the Ice move. Alright, the Tailwind sucks. Damn, that thing holds on. Alright, let's max potion again. I'm going to set up the Aurora Veil because that is going to up my defenses farther. Although, I very much need to worry about what that Tailwind is going to do for the speed on that Dragonite now. Although, if it hits me with extreme speed, it doesn't so much matter. Sweet mother of God, that critical hit, though. That hurt. Luckily, that wall is useful. I'm sorry, did Aurora Veil just fail? Is that really what I just saw? How the fuck did Aurora Veil... Oh, shit, wait. Hold on, can you not stack those? Can you not stack Aurora Veil with Reflect and Light Screen? I thought because it was its own separate move, it could stack. Maybe that's what it's not happy with. Oh, shit. Oh, hold on. It was snowing earlier. Why? God damn it. You're right. I was checking my Pokemon the whole time. You're absolutely right. I should have noticed that it wasn't snowing. I've looked at them several times in between now and then. Damn it. Alright, if nothing else, Dragonite's out of here for now. The Haxorus is still potentially paralyzed, so we can deal with that as we go. I know that the Earthquake is limited in how threatening it is. Alright, let's set this up again. Ooh, that would have been a waste. Alright. Let's try setting up the Snowscape. No. I assume that that is no, they don't stack. I have not... Oh, that's a big one. That's one that hurts. That is the one that is going to be the absolute ass kicker. But again, had I thought about having the Snow Veil up, that would have been so useful. Damn, Keeks, you're making me gonna go make food. Nah, I feel that. I have eaten nothing all day. Alright, so I screwed that up pretty bad. I'm gonna have to pop a revive. Alright, but with that set, let's try to build the defense curl and get Blissey up to some bigger numbers here. That's terrifying! Alright, where are we at with the walls here? Light Screen is about to go. Reflect is going to go next turn. Alright, so Zen is going to keep with the headbutts. And I'm going to keep doing the defense curl as well, building Blissey's defense. At the very least, Earthquake is now hitting the opponents as well. Yeah, luck itself does not have a soft spot for me. I am in a rough spot right now, my guy. Alright, let's see. Which one's failing? Light Screen. Let's put the fresh Light Screen on. Again, the Super Soaker strategy. Not the way I wanted this to go, but I fucked it up too bad in the beginning. So I am very much in a rough spot and just trying to keep my head above water right now. Man, these critical hits are evil. Alright, so Reflect wore off. I have to double check. I am an idiot. Yeah, Reflect wore off. Alright. And again, Max Potion on Metagross. I might as well just have a hose hooked up to Metagross right now. Again, I can lose Blissey. I'm willing to lose Blissey. There we go. Alright, both Light Screen and Reflect are freshly set up. Trump's gonna come in. We're gonna deal with Haxorus because Haxorus is getting some buffs right now and he's gotta get the hell out of here. He's still paralyzed, so hopefully we have a decent shot at outspeeding him. I'm gonna rely on Trump for that. No, wait, hold on. Maybe. Oh, this is dumb. Alright, can anyone confirm for me if... Can you run Aurora Veil on top of Light Screen and Reflect? If I can, I think Aurora Veil is the better option here. If I can't, I think I've just got to stick to the Ice Beam and get Haxorus out of the field. If I can get any like solid answer, I'm going to rely on that and hopefully work for the best, but Happy earlier very much seemed to imply that yes it can, but you need it to snow. Right. So I can Snowscape, see what happens. No, the Haxorus is too much of a threat. I don't like the idea of the Haxorus being beefed and staying on the field. The critical hits on the Earthquakes are just too much. Thank you very much for that information, though, Happy. That very much helped me make a decision there. I don't think Sceptiles... Ah, Sceptiles is gone. I thought it was going to be able to just barely squeeze by. Kingdra's no joke. I remember, like, back in the day thinking Kingdra was kind of just meh. Kingdra's no fucking joke. Also, the, is that Archaludon or whatever? That is the new evolution, which, again, I stay so in the dark on these games until I experience them in playing. I have yet to actually see that, and I'll be honest, surprisingly unimpressed. I was kind of hoping it would be a little cooler. Alright, we're gonna focus on the Kingdra. I can lose my fairy type. Is it fairy typing or is it just ice? Let me check. Okay, yeah, no, I am ice fairy, so I can lose my fairy typing, which I don't know if that's something I want, but I can terrestrialize. Alright, Zen Headbutt, Kingdra, commit to that. I'm gonna Snowscape and hope that we're able to pull through. Don't lose fairy, fair enough. Yeah, no, I see that coming. Big Terrestrialize energy. Commit all into the dragon typing. The whole thing is, if I Terrestrialize into a pure ice type, I do get like a stronger ice beam as well. You motherfucker! You cheap ass bitch! Alright, the Electro Shot. That's gonna suck. Yeah, that's gonna suck. I guess I'll just commit all in on the Ice Beam and hope that that does something to Kingdra. Because if he's just going to be able to keep getting rid of my snow, it's pointless to try to make it snow anyways. Alright, let me see here. I do like that Arculodon looks like a staple remover when standing upright. I think the design is a bit of an identity crisis. If you do, then you take more damage from the dragon moves. Yeah, not that that mattered a whole lot. We're kind of in a shit spot again. Alright, I'm going to have to build up my defense team again. I want to see this work. I want to at least set it up. I will pump all of my items into trying to see this through. If I redid the fight, I definitely know where I would make some changes. But unfortunately, I'm in a bad spot right now. Alright, I will be right back, guys. I have to step away for a moment. Alright, I apologize about that. My dog is in the other room, just absolutely losing her mind now. Alright, so, Blissy's all I've got on the field right now, but I've got a couple of max revives. Let's see if I can't get a couple people back in here. I think this is probably my best shot at making anything work. Blissy's got some pretty good special defense, so we'll see what we can make work here. Alright, get Metagross back out. I get that. Yeah, no, again, this is your first time here, so I have not filled you in, but I have a German Shepherd. She's a very good girl, but she has anxiety issues. She is a rescue. She was separated from her owner after her first year, and well, I have adopted her, and she gets, for whatever reason, she gets very anxious when I do my live streams. She doesn't like the idea that I'm talking to people that aren't here. I don't know what the history is for why she doesn't appreciate that, but it's an issue when I play games, and so it's something that I have to keep track of. I do not want her to be anxious and upset, so every so often, if she's getting real bad, I go over there and I reassure her, give her some treats, you know. Do the dog owner thing. Alright, right now they are pumping through a lot of special moves, which would not be Light Screen. Alright, let's try some more max revives. Alright. Is it Light Screen is the... Yeah, Light Screen. Unfortunately, I have one that's good at physical defense and one that's good at special defense on the field right now. My god, Blissey holding in. Holy shit! Metagross in one shot! Alright, the rain is gone, but I don't know if that's going to matter as much as I wish it would. Alright, I have got a bad situation here, and I've got kind of a possible best hope I can go for, I think. This is dumb. I'm going to take heavy damage. I'm going to Terastallize into the Ice Beam and swing at Arcaludon for the best that I can hope for. I want the damage bonus. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but I think this is a wash anyways. I'm probably going to have to redo the fight. Hey Rich, welcome back. I think you'd mentioned that you had left earlier, but I didn't think you were going to be back this soon. God damn it, setting the rain right back up. Yeah, no, like I said, this felt like it was a wash. I fucked up my opening way too much. There are too many massive changes I need to do to how I approached this fight. No, I'm just gonna sit here and hyper voice my way out of this. Alright, Dem, go get your food. I'll probably be doing another attempt at this by the time you get back. Alright, hold up. Hold up. Am I seeing some potential here? Wait, hold on. Alright, I'm gonna do one more dumb thing and see if this works. Let's max potion Blissey. What is the damage gonna look like from both of them, both hitting Blissey? Because if I can manage to squeeze out with more than half of my health in between shots... Hear me out. Hyper Voice did way more damage than I thought it would. Yeah, okay, that's pretty much it. That's what I wanted to check. The big thing I saw there is... No fucking way. No fucking way. No fucking way. Blissey just MVP'd this. There you go. That is the facts right here. It doesn't matter how big your ego is. Donald Trump, sit down. It's your leading lady is the one that's going to save your day. Let's go right to the full restore. I probably could have max potioned. It's irrelevant. Blissey just pulled the win out of her fucking ass. Yeah, no, Blissey 100%. Not fucking today. God, you know what? You know what? Now that that has been done, though, the option is there. I can commit. Bliss is loved. Unironically, Blissey just absolutely saved the day. Yo, set up your fucking rain dance, my guy. Go for it. Alright, this is special moves, so pop that. Wait, hold on. Is it still active? No, it's not. Alright, let's see if I can keep Trump alive. Come on! Wait, what the hell? No, wait, what? Wait, whoa, no. Light screen? And then the potion. Even if this doesn't work, Blissey is pretty much carrying me home at this point. Who would have thought Blissey was going to come in here and Dommy Mommy all over Drayton? I never would have seen that coming. Unironically, Blissey is going to let me build my team back up and get this going where I wanted it. It's pointless, it feels empty and shallow, but I don't even care. I'm going to get to see the setup I wanted to see. I'm even going to paralyze it just out of spite. I'm going to try to swap in and just snap Kingdra's neck before I set up the field I wanted to see. I guess. No, wait. That's a good time for me to use more items, I guess. Max Potion. Sure. Max Potion. Sure. Alright. I will at least get to see what the numbers look like. Where's our field at? Light screen is still good, so we're good on that. I guess keep building the defense, girl. Build the wall. That's the entire game plan. Build that wall. They should make a game where the champion just throws a fit on the last mon and revives the whole team. Unironically, that feels like the proper and valid approach to the shit show I'm pulling right now. Like, nobody in their right mind would complain about Drayton using items when I'm sitting here literally pumping my Pokemon full of drugs right now. I made a Trump reference in the idea of the Ninetales pulling out and doing the sweep at the end, which is not what happened at all. That is not what it was ever in my plan. But now, instead of doing the Trump meme, I'm going to have to change it to a Sleepy Joe Biden because I've got all of my Pokemon so hopped up on drugs. Alright. So, I don't even know who I'm on right now. Alright, I think light screen is fading this turn. Yes, it is. Let's make sure that Blissey stays in decent shape. Get the paralysis off. Again, Galvantula's coming in here just to try and snap Kingdra's neck. The Red American Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew in the 4th of July time releases, I think, 3, maybe 4, but I think it releases 3 flavors, a red, a white, and a blue. I believe, based on, you know, the 4th of July being the primary holiday there. They have their own unique flavor to them. They're pretty good. I haven't had any in a long time. I've given up soda for a while. Alright, Blissey staying in the field. Blissey, just eat an egg. Enjoy yourself. Alright, yeah, the Star Spangled Splash. And Rigid would definitely be the one to know if my information was correct that they do have a red, white, and blue that is for the holidays. I seem to remember that's what they did a couple of years ago, but it's been a long time since I've had any Mountain Dew. Alright. So at this point, it kind of is what it is. Trump is in here. We're going to get the last shot, I hope. We're gonna go for the kiss. Just take the kiss victory. I'm not American. Alright, well then, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so that's the entire thing about Mountain Dew is, in America, they do a bunch of dumb shit like that, and sometimes the flavors are pretty good, and other times they're absolute shit. That had no right to work, and I'm almost disappointed. It was funny that Blissey absolutely took the win, though. Alright, so let's see what kind of sweet nothings he's going to whisper into my ear again. Because that has been Drayton's entire MO, is absolutely just delivering those lines. Man, that was ridiculous. So much fun. I knew inviting you to join the League Club was the right move. And I guess if you can beat me, oh, we better make you a full member finally. What do you say? Ready to be the real deal? Drayton, we've been dancing this dance for a while. Are you finally asking me out? Is that what's going on? Ha! Bless you and your generous heart. Come on, let's get a photo of you for the club roster. Lacey probably would have... whoa. Man. 1 second. Sorry about that. Still trying to cough up a lung. Lacey probably would have wanted a more serious photo. She might not be thrilled, but oh well. I feel like there was one more thing I'm supposed to do. Oh yeah, we got to give TMs to whoever beat us Elite Four members. I got to grab that. Wait here a sec. Oh, he's got the little, like, semi-jog run running off there. Keegs, thank you, but that actually, like, I almost feel like that was a shallow victory. It was very much undeserved for everyone except Blissey. I am not the champion here. Or, it's not even a champion yet. I've got one more fight, but that was... Alright. I don't know if a lot of people are familiar. I think Richard and Rigid might be, but back when I did the Brilliant Diamond Nuzlocke run that I did, I developed a massive love for a Pokemon that I never had any interest in before, which was B-Barrel, simply for the fact that B-Barrel pulled my entire run out of the pits of hell, saved everything, and ran to victory with it. So... like, B-Barrel became, unironically, one of my favorite Pokemon after years of hating it since it came out. That's where I feel like with Blissey. I never hated Blissey. I liked Blissey as a concept and a big defensive wall. That was just stupid enjoyable to see Blissey pull that off. Sorry for the hold-up. I'm back. The BB League Elite Four, all beaten. You schooled every Elite one of us. Here's your reward, like I said. Don't give me the TM, just make out with me right here on the field. Guess I should have cleaned it, but what's a little dust between friends? Man, it's like I blinked and... it's like I blinked and you plowed right through the whole BB League. You know what's next for you, right, bud? You're good enough to beat all Elite Four of us. So you, and only you, have the right to challenge the sitting BB League champion, Kieran. As a Chansey fan, Blissey is slightly cooler than Chansey. You know what? Fair enough, Richard. Watch the first video for the Brilliant Diamond run. Unironically, Keegs, I think it's one of my favorite Nuzlocks that I've ever done. I am just glad that I was able to record it. Considering that Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl were kind of shit-ass games because they were too literal for the remake, they had some fun stuff in them, but the Nuzlocke run alone, for me, saved that entire... Like that justified my purchase for the game, having that Nuzlocke run. I don't want to give you any spoilers, but I call it episode 3.5, in which... The Bidoof that becomes B-Barrel pulls my ass out of the fire and then, like, superheroes his way in his first introductory fight. For me, that was kind of a big deal. The ending. I don't know if how many people have fights like that. I had I think it was over an hour spent fighting just Cynthia and actually pulling a win out. There was so much thought that went into that fight that it was stupid, and again, much like this one, relied on moments that just don't make sense and were just too enjoyable to ignore. And then oh man, the other one I enjoyed was what is it called? Legends Arceus. And I still call it Arceus. I will not call it Arceus. Nintendo and Game Freak, you guys can shove it. How did you not like Bidoof? I love Bidoof. I am one of those guys that, as a kid growing up, I would reach those Pokemon, the Rattatas, the Bidoofs, the B-Barrels, the Raticates. A lot of those early on, I guess I'll say rodent, although, you know, beaver, but whatever. For whatever reason, those Pokemons never really gelled with me. And then as I got older, I started to appreciate some of them more. I like Raticate a lot more now than I ever did before. I actually like Rattata more than I like Raticate, because I think this Rattata is just adorable. Bidoof, for whatever reason, I was never a fan of, but I didn't dislike B-Barrel. My entire problem was, until later on in the game, you had to work through Bidoof to get to a B-Barrel. But to get there at that point in that game was like... I gotta tell you, the setup is worth the watch. Me going from one of my favorite Pokemon that a lot of people hate, Zubat, losing my baby boy and almost throwing a fit. Like, there was absolute, like, a defeatist mentality at the end of episode 3. And then I realized, when I was trying to figure out what can I do, how can I salvage the situation I was in between streams, I became aware that there was an area that I hadn't gone to that I could build my roster back up. Anyways, that is what I'm saying is like, if you watch that, episode 3, the end of episode 3 to 3.5, absolutely a turning point in that entire run. And then ending it on an 11-hour stream with an hour-long championship fight. It just felt like it felt like a pay-per-view match, and I say that with strong reasoning as for who my GOAT across that game is. You really kept me waiting. Took you a while to beat the Elite Four. Kinda slow for you, isn't it? Nice, Kieran. You really got Ian on the brain, huh? I could say... Look, Kieran, you and I are friends. Drayton and I, there's something more there. You sure are putting a lot of effort into helping Ian out. Who wouldn't help out a new student? Gotta be good to our fellow humans. That's rich coming from you. Whatever you're planning, it's about to come to an end. Ian, let's settle who's strongest between us two, once and for all. Well, it's finally time. I'm pumped for you. We'll have to go sign you up at the front desk and get your championship match going. No sense waiting around. Let's go. I like Zubat. Crobat is one of my favorite Pokemon. I wanted to build towards Crobat. Ironically, I don't know if it's ironic. Maybe a lot of people feel this way that actually like Zubat. But I was... growing up, I never disliked Zubat, but I've always liked bats in general. So I really like Zubat. I was never a Golbat fan. Like, something about Golbat just felt a little too goofy and too off for me. But going from Zubat to Golbat to Crobat, that feels like a, when I look at design of Pokemon, that's like watching a hero fall and then rise back stronger than he ever was before. Like, that's what that looks like as a design feature. So I love Crobat. Alright, I don't even have to use the items. I have the option to heal right down here. Nate Wants to Battle put up a Pokerap that used Zubat's name a lot. Unironically, the right way to do a parody of the Pokerap. So I didn't do that, but it's funny that you reference Nate Wants to Battle, because I actually did use one of his songs in episode 3.5. I didn't use the whole song. I used just enough, and I certainly gave plenty of credit, If you don't know Nate Wants to Battle, go listen to some of his music. I think the channel goes by Give Heart Record now. But yeah, definitely someone worth giving a listen to. Alright, so everybody's healed back up. Not that they're sticking around. We are going back to the OG team. As overpowered as they are, as level not fun that they might be for a lot of people, this is the team that saw me through everything going forward, plus Ogerpon. So, this is the team that is going to be coming into the end game with me. Alright, and then we got to put Lupin back in. I know a lot of people aren't going to be happy. They're going to look at this and say, Ian, that's, first of all, a terrible team dynamic, which you're probably right. But also, I don't care enough. Like, these are the guys that carried my ass through the fire. Alright, let's see. If I'm setting this up for a fight, though, I should probably open up with something fairly strong, and we'll just put Lupin right up front. Not what I meant to do. There we go. Definitely save, because I have turned all of my auto-saving off, so the game is prone to crashing. If that happens, I'm up shit creek without a paddle after that kind of fight. I don't want to lose the realization that Blissey is the MVP there. I don't... No, not a destination. I want to... There we go. I recently learned he took down all of... Oh, he did? Yeah, I was going to say, I imagine that there's plenty of people re-uploading them. I am disappointed that Nate Wants to Battle used to do demo reels for his... What the fuck with all the jingles, game? Let me talk, jeez. Anyways, he used to have demo reels for when he was doing, like, his voice acting stuff. And he had, in my opinion, one of the best fan performances as just like a rookie, because I don't think he had any professional jobs at the time in voice acting. He's had a couple of roles since then, but he did a demo reel in which he did a monologue for Trunks from Dragon Ball Z during the Future Trunks saga. I can't find it anywhere. I'm disappointed that I don't have access to it because it was so good. And when I talk to people about like the idea of doing a demo reel like that, I want to show people that because damn, that like it gave me goosebumps when he delivers the line from the perspective of Trunks, talking about Gohan dying. I recently, yeah, okay, so we read that one. My beautiful cat. I assume you were talking about my, my gentleman thief, Lupin. One moment here. Alright, let me pull this up here. Okay, there we go. Funny enough, now that I mentioned Gen 5 with Pat Rat, the Elemental Monkeys have never been in a... You know, you're right. They haven't been in a Switch game. Which should tell you something. Yeah, we're probably going to be seeing them in a game or two coming up, I'd imagine. I was surprised that we actually got... I can't think of the name. The paintbrush Pokemon that sketches moves. Can't think of the name right now, but I'm surprised that we got that one back. Who is your favorite voice actor? If I had to... Oh, hey, Ray, you feeling better now? Sorry, my dog just came by and she is trying to sniff into the microphone. Gotta give her attention. Yes, good girl. Yep. Oh, come on. Get down. Alright, she want... hold on. I will mute my... I gotta mute my microphone. Give me a second here. Alright, I'm sorry. The dog came by and, you know, I've got to give her the attention she wants. Anyways, tell her I say hi. Rhea, they say hi to you. Now she's going to come by here and get more. Alright, yes, good girl. Who is your favorite voice actor? Alright, so I am the kind of guy that is very much able to separate the actor from the person from the performance. So when I say that I'm not particularly a big fan of Chris Sabat as a person, I've seen too much negative stuff, and I have experienced some of it at conventions and the likes. I've seen too much to not like him as a person. Unironically, Chris Sabat though is probably my favorite voice actor as far as like the English dub side of things. The man is massively talented. Smeargle. Yeah, Smeargle is the Pokemon I was thinking of. My brother was a big Soul Eater fan. He thought Death the Kid voice was... the Death the Kid voice was flawless. Hold on, who is that? Todd Haberkin. I assume you're talking about Todd Haberkin for the English voice actor there. Yeah, as far as English voice actor goes, that's where my experience goes to. I don't listen to a lot of subs, and that is because when I watch anime, I multitask with just about everything I do. Even right now while I'm live streaming, I actually have some projects rendering from some CAD work that I did recently. I have a project that I'm doing outside with my yard, and I have recently put a pond in, and I'm looking to hide some of the features. I decided to put together something to kind of keep the plug safe from the weathers, because unfortunately, based on how it's hooked up right now, my plug is technically outside of my shed, and so that means it's exposed to any rain if it's out there. So anyways, yeah, I've got that rendering right now so that I can 3D print it later. It's actually already done. It's just I'm not on my computer. But yeah, I am constantly multitasking. So when I watch anime, I'm more specifically listening to anime and doing other stuff as that goes. People like Smeargle because it used to be used with Dark Void before they made it unlearnable for it. Yeah, they nerfed the move itself. I was disappointed by that. When they did that event where you could get the Darkrai, I was super hyped. I still like Darkrai. Like, I still will use Darkrai in just general purpose play, because I don't do a lot of online competitive stuff. But unironically, like, look, when Darkrai came out, I was at that edgy eat shit kid phase of my life. And so, look, I like Darkrai, and I don't care that they nerfed him. I care because he's not viable, but, like, I don't care because I have Darkrai. I love Soul Eater, need to catch up on... Yeah, Fire Force is basically... I don't know if it's canonically a... prior to the Soul Eater timeline, but I've heard a lot of people say that it is. I have not actually finished it. I'm on the last season, so... I'm in that same boat with you. I do need to finish that one. Oh, he did a voice in the voice reel. Fair enough. Anime is great. I don't know what BL is better, though. I assume that is Boys Love, and that's my interpretation, because we have Drayton on the screen, and we have to get back to the story. And, given the context between Drayton and I, Boys Love is the theme of the day. The Rise of Darkrai is... Yes? Okay, so I actually read into that right. Hell yeah. The Rise of Darkrai is one of my favorite Pokemon movies. I agree with that. It's a pretty good one. They just released a trailer for Season 3 of... Wait. I thought... No fucking way. Maybe I am caught up. I thought Season 3 was already out. Alright, anyways, back onto the story. I've caught up on chat in between there, so let's get this going here. Hey, yo, Ian. Ready to sign up for the official match? You're Ian, yes? Let me get your championship match set up. This will just take a moment. So, Ian, you said you and Kieran are friends, right? I mean, again, like, it really spiraled out, but look, I'm in his corner. The second I say it, I'm there. Huh, no kidding. Here's the Drayster take. I liked Kieran better when his hair was down. He used to be this quiet little guy, trembled like a leaf, had the spine of a wimp pod. He'd hide behind Carmen if you so much as breathed too loud. But I tell you what, when it came to Pokemon battling, I never saw so much joy in anyone's eyes as his. But then, out of nowhere, he changed. Now he's relentless, pushes himself, pushes everyone around him. Nothing good's gonna come of this. Someone's gotta snap him out of it. I tried, but I couldn't do it. Guess I've gone soft from the lazy life. So now I guess it falls to you. Sorry, bud. Man is out here just being like, nah, but the friendship is real. Please help. And I'm just like, no, look, I'm with you. Shut up. I'm down for this already. Are you ready to battle Kieran, the BB League champion? Look, I'm as ready as I'm going to be. We're gonna give this our best shot. Understood. Your championship match will begin. I should have put some items on my Pokemon. Fuck. Okay, well, I am going in ill-prepared, but you know, what else is new? That's how I live my life in these Pokemon games. What, Ray, you're coming back again? Yes, you're okay. You're okay. You're lucky the chat likes you, too. I don't read the fan service. Look, I can't not get into the idea that Drayton is putting something in place here. You're done with Fire Force and you're done with the manga? They took a break, I believe, and Season 3 is being released in 2 parts. The first part comes sometime this month. I don't remember the date exactly. I heard there's a lot of unneeded fan service in Fire Force. As a fan of Fairy Tail, I have yet to complain about that. Haven't seen Fire Force yet, though. There is fan service in Fire Force. It is... Oh, hold on a second. Is that the issue, Rhea? Is that what you're throwing a fit about? Good girl. One moment. Alright, hopefully I'm not too loud right now. I had to move my entire microphone closer. She was throwing a fit because the mic stand was getting in the way from her being able to get close to me. So that was why she kept getting there. I'm sorry about that, guys. I apologize. Anyways, let me get up here and finish this off. All I know about Fire Force is that Tamaki is hot and the fan service involving her is hilarious. Yeah, what I was saying about the fan service there is it's treated as a gag, and I don't think it's unnecessary in the idea that without it you don't miss anything. You could do such similar gag stuffs without being as over the top as they are, but it is a big part of her character, her persona there, and so I am 50-50 on it. Anyways, Happy, have a good one. Hopefully we can see you again sometime. Be back in 20 minutes. We will probably be still live by then. Alright, let me continue going on through here. I've got to catch up on chat before I continue through the story. Fan service involving her is hilarious, over the top. The anime is practically gatekeeps itself, and I applaud them for it. Yeah, unironically, I don't... how many times have I said unironically this stream? No, I don't hate gatekeeping. I don't like gatekeeping when it is done in bad faith. But gatekeeping is how you keep things fun and enjoyable. You do have to keep bad actors out of your hobbies, but you also want your hobby to bring people in and grow. So it's really hard when something is finally taking off and makes mainstream. It's why anime becoming mainstream has become a bit of a meme as far as it being problematic. So yeah, Ray is already back into the room again, but she is not throwing a fit now that the microphone stands out of the way. So I think that was her issue. The My Hero Academia fan service is over the top. Yes, but also no. I don't know if I'd say it's over the top. I have seen way worse than what I have seen with My Hero Academia. However, my situation with My Hero Academia has ended at around the time that they had the big fight between the heroes and the villains with how do I say this without giving spoilers? One of the heroes infiltrates the villains, and they have a conflict where they make use of the fact that he had infiltrated them. Beyond that, I think I can avoid spoilers and say that that moment is around the time that I stopped. I think I watched a little bit afterwards, but not enough to say that I'm involved in even what came after that. So that gives you the idea of where I'm at with My Hero Academia when I say that I don't think the fan service is as bad as a lot of people say, but that's because I've watched a lot of anime and I have seen some wild fan service. We have 3 different corners of this argument here at once. I honestly kind of appreciate that, especially since we were being civil on it. Yeah, no, again, this entire stream, what I do here is trying to propagate the idea that you can be friendly with people. For the love of God, have differing opinions and sit together and chill out like you used to do back in the day when you'd go to your friend's house and they'd say something stupid and you'd be like, yo, you're an idiot. And they'd tell you the same thing, you laugh, you crack open a beer even though you're underage, and you have fun. Or is that just me? I had terrible influences. Food Wars is also the second best anime. Best fan service, second best anime. Food Wars. Okay, my brother is a family man. He's got kids. My brother is not one to normally like fan service, but because it is such a hilarious joke, and it is coming from the direction of making food and just cooking, both him and I like to cook. So that's one of the few animes that he has, first of all, watched, second of all, liked, third of all, had crazy amounts of fan service, and he is just like, no, but it's funny as hell. So, I can't even disagree with that take. It does fan service the way it should be. Also, I will say the idea of people eating food and stripping naked is 1-for-1 real life. I'm sorry for anybody that thinks that that's not the way people go. Look, that's the way I live my life. You feed me good food, the shirt comes off, and I'm sitting there flexing. I don't know what to tell you. It's like what's happened with D&D. I don't play, but I've seen a lot of some of the stuff that they've been doing to bring in new players, and it really seems to have alienated the old players. Absolutely. My friends and I have been playing Dungeons & Dragons since... I think we started with 3rd edition. We went to 3.5. We went to 4th edition and now 5th edition. So those are the versions of Dungeons & Dragons we have played through to give you an idea of how long we've played. We actually still use 5th edition because it's such a simple setup. It's honestly not the best based on what you're trying to do for your game, but obviously you can manipulate and fuck with shit all over the place and make it what you need it to be for what you're doing. Still, that is the version we most commonly play and build off of, and the stuff that they are trying to change and alter and adapt is just so fucking dumb. None of us are... Let me tell you about my group that I have played D&D with. We have had at our table, from the political side of things, extreme hard right, extreme hard left. We have had actively self-admitted communists playing with us. That's what they call themselves. I'm not even putting words in their mouth. We have actually had at our table people who have at one point in time initiated racial opinions, we'll leave it at that, and they have actually since come around and heavily changed their thoughts because we have a very diverse table. We have had people of every ethnic background you can think of. Our table is very open and inviting to anyone and everyone. So, and not once, at no point playing the game until Wizards came out and made a stink about, was it Wizards or the people throwing a fit, came out and made a stink trying to make claims that certain races in the game are basically ethnic groups in real life. And at the time, I think they basically said orcs are black people, and we're sitting there at the table which one of y'all dumb motherfuckers thought that was a thing? Oh, the orcs are orcs. You have humans. Humans exist in the game, and in that you have the entire human ecosystem. Orcs are orcs. You want to play a black guy, play a black guy. My brother is playing a black guy right now, that campaign recently ended. But yeah, he was playing a black guy in his game because it was very fitting to the character he was portraying, the role he was building into. And it's just like, seriously, guys, fuck off. And now they're changing that. They're like, okay, maybe they're not black people. Maybe they're Hispanics. You want to play a Hispanic person? Play a Hispanic person. You have the human race. Don't stop doing the dumb shit. Anyways, that's my rant there is, despite me being on the right and people throwing a fit about it, like, I will sit down and chat with fucking anyone over anything and be able to keep it very, yeah, I hope that what is about what I just said, Keegs. No joke, that is the kind of shit they're doing right now. And it's just, like, nobody at our table ever thought that. But once they came out and basically somebody somewhere wrote an article basically saying that the orcs are actually Hispanics. Nobody in my group ever thought that. And as soon as they read that article and they're just like, hold on. But what if I played a grandmother orc? Like an orc who's like 30 or something, you know, because orcs don't live very long in Dungeons & Dragons. I don't know what the actual age is. I have to look up the information for that. But it's like, what if I play a 30-year-old grandmother orc? And it's like, she fights people with her chanclas. Like, I think they were talking about using it as their they were gonna be a monk. They were gonna make it their monk weapon. And it's like, again, none of us thought about that until somebody brought that article up and was like, okay, but now that you've said it, there's some dumb shit you could do. But like, none of us ever thought of that. It's these people throwing a fit that are doing it. Anyways, I have a word for that, foodgasm. Yeah, again, I assume that is back all the way to the whole I eat food. Look, where do I go with this? Okay, I have a story I want to go down, and it's another tangent, and I know that we're sitting here at the big climax fight with Kieran, so please bear with me. This is kind of funny, but also this is me stroking my ego a little bit. So, yesterday, I woke up and I opened up my phone and I go through my social medias and I go through my text messages. And I won't say under what avenue the person tried to reach out to me, but one of my exes is trying to potentially get back with me. And this is like the third or fourth time she's made this effort. When I talk about my exes, and we've talked about the stories here and there, this is the one that cheated on me, and it was the guy that she was with that sent me the message that was just like, dude, I didn't even know until I was going through her phone. So yeah, that is the individual that is messaging me right now. And when we were dating, if you guys want a little bit of it, because again, I am an open book, I do not hide anything about myself. I am unironically that guy that, look, if you're going to stay overnight and things happen, you know, YouTube gotta skirt the line a little bit. Come morning, I am 100% that guy who is going to get out of bed butt-ass naked, put on my Kiss the Cook apron, and I'm going to cook breakfast in the kitchen. That's just who I am. And so that is in reference to the foodgasm. I will 100% be naked in the kitchen. Not that anybody wants to picture that, but I am an open book, and I will share these stories because I think people will find them hilarious that people like that actually exist and they aren't just a stereotype in TV. Sorry, I finished that entire story bit there and then had to, like, die again. Your championship match will begin soon. Please make sure you are ready. Well, it's all up to... So again, when I'm sitting here making gay jokes with Drayton, like, that is the kind of guy I'm in, and I'm just picturing myself in that position, and it is funny. Me and the other Elite 3 will be cheering for... I was gonna say cheering you on. I can't read, guys. I don't know if you know this, but I'm a little bit of an idiot. I'm going to say the R word, but YouTube gets mad at that. Ian cooking in the kitchen. Dem, unironically, I am a fucking master chef. I'm self-appointed. I do a lot of cooking, and because I grow a lot of my food, I actually get to use a lot of fresh ingredients, and that's why I like cooking. I get to control the flavor profile. I make what I like, and I make some goddamn good food. Let me tell you right now, as a man who is still, who has come a long way in his avenue of losing weight, but is still overweight, a man that cooks his own food and still manages to be overweight, you know he makes good food. He makes good enough food that he eats his food and puts on too much weight from his food. There is a saying from a chef that I used to visit frequently when I was vacationing down south. Which, by the way, I've mentioned before, I'm going on vacation the week of the July 24th, which is my birthday. I'm going on vacation for that week, and the following week, I believe I have to check my calendar. Anyway, it's a 2-week period, and I'm just going to be driving down south, and I'm going to pick a spot, and I'm going to go there, and I'm going to yep, going with my dog, going to have a lot of fun, turn around and come back. However, whatever happens, I'm probably going to be stopping off at that restaurant. Anyways, the reason I bring this up is there is actually a slogan he has on everything in there. Never trust a skinny cook. And I fucking love that. This is an official BB League announcement. A championship match is about to begin at the battle court near the entrance of the academy. If you would like to watch the match, please make your way there. One of my favorite things that I have ever cooked, and it was because it was 100% farm to table. We had to kill one of our birds. You know that I raise chickens, and circumstances happened. We killed one of our birds, and obviously I was not going. Kept me waiting. I'm gonna read the lines here. I worked so hard for a chance to show you what I can really do, Ian. I put everything into studying and making my Pokemon stronger. I crushed the Elite Four and became champion. All for that hard work. All of that hard work. All of it. All of it was just so that I could beat you right here, right now. I'm going to be honest, Kieran, you're probably in a pretty good spot to do so. Hold on, that was actually kind of a cool animation. Pokemon doesn't give me a lot of that very often, so even when you get something like mundane, I can't deny that that's fun. Anyways, one of my favorite things that I had cooked, since we're on a screen that I can pause on, we had to deal with one of our birds, and we are not going to let the bird go to waste. We butchered it, we cleaned it, we took the meat to make the best chicken stew I've ever had. All herbs from our kitchen. The only thing that wasn't from our kitchen was like the spices, the salts, the peppers, and all that stuff. But all of the veggies were right from the garden. All of the herbs right from the garden. The chicken was literally slaughtered the day that it was cooked and eaten. It is the best chicken stew I have ever had and have ever had since. Maybe someday Beerus will show up and you'll save the world with your cooking. Cup ramen be damned. I feel like there is too much personality conflict that would happen with Beerus. Alright, let's actually get in here. There have been a lot of story deviations. I need to fight Kieran here. This was kind of what everything was building up towards. I know I'm making the right choice. You'll understand that soon enough. You've got some nerve bringing out the ogre now of all times. I mean, like... You sure? Alright, hold on. I'm going to hone claws and play... Oh, wait, hold up. Wait, maybe I do something different here. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm going to do. One of these has the chance to... Yeah, if I get lucky with a critical hit, this will be pretty good. But let's double up on the Dragonite and get Dragonite out of here. Politoed's no joke either. Politoed is a great setup. Wowzers. It doesn't matter if the type matchups work out for you, though. I'll still win. Yeah, I'm feeling there's going to be a lot of pain coming from that. How do you like that? See how hard I've trained? Not like the kid you battled in Kitakami. Oh, but the Dragonite flinch, that's huge. Alright, so from here, I'm going to Flower Trick the Politoed and continue the Play Rough on the Dragonite. Obviously, this is a much more unbalanced match than the last one was. The levels are absurd on the team. But this is, again, the team that has been through everything up until this point. Why would I turn my back on them? Even Luck's choosing you over me. It's not fair! More words that I didn't read in time! Okay, hold up. Incineroar's gonna kind of slap my cheeks, though. Incineroar's no joke. Oh shit, but you know what would work? Richard, get your ass out here and counterclap the Incineroar. Beyond that, Ogerpon's not bad. The question is can he take a shot from Incineroar? Because that's gonna hurt. Yeah, I don't think he can. He probably can. I don't want to risk it. Let's throw in. We're gonna pop Richard and Rigid out here to tag team. Welcome back, Happy. Hopefully whatever you had to go do is just fine. Just making decisions from a position of a lot stronger stance than I was before. Incineroar is everywhere in tournaments from what I understand. I'm not even surprised. Incineroar's no joke. Like I said, Incineroar's no joke. Oh no, is that Porygon Z that did that? Ah, okay, that was Porygon Z, fair enough. I was kind of hoping you'd be able to stick around long enough to pop an Earthquake off there, Rigid. That was why I partnered you with Richard, was to avoid the trade-off damage. Alright, let's see if Ash can come in here. Just so you know, the idea was there, it just didn't pan out. I'm sorry. At least Ash can come in and drop some attack. Alright, is Waterfall the one that's at... no, I'm thinking of something else. Either way, we're going to Waterfall Incineroar because Incineroar is a problem. There we go. Get him out of there. My thing is I don't even know if Incineroar is going to be like a bad thing in his team setup. I just know that Incineroar has potential. Same thing with Grimmsnarl. Again, something that is not to be taken lightly. We'll do the Waterfall. We'll deal with Porygon Z here because I suspect Grimmsnarl is still going to be taking the damage from the dig. Yeah, that hurt. All things considered, though, we're still in a pretty decent spot. I think Thunderbolt gets a power-up from the rain. I might or might not be wrong on that. The Play Rough is good, but they did just pop that bonus there. Let's go back to Lupin. Yeah, special defense sucks and Porygon is a special attack machine. Absolutely. I'm not saying that I didn't make a bad decision. I'm just saying that my thought existed. It didn't mean it was a good thought. Man, do I try for it? Do I just try to take Porygon out? No, let's keep Lupin in the fight with a little bit more survivability. You're thinking of Thunder. Thunder doesn't miss in rain. I didn't. Okay, I thought it was like a lot of electric attacks in general will get bonuses from it. Yeah, I'm glad that I beefed up Lupin there. Just go down already. How are you still standing after I've thrown everything I have at you? All right, Hydrapple is one of the new ones that is. I think we fought one of them before. Was it Hydrapple or the other one? I feel like we fought one of the evolution things. It had to have been Hydrapple. Anyways, it was. It's one that's kind of fun. Grimmsnarl is a problem. I don't think it's gonna be good, but I'm gonna try it. And is it? Hold on. Wait, can I check it here? Alright, so physical moves are what it's got the benefit towards. And I think everybody I have is a physical attacker. Oh, that's a mistake on my part. Whoops. Alright, let's pop a max revive on Richard. And we'll see where the Fire Fang can take me. You fought Diplin. Hydrapple evolves from Diplin. Okay, fair enough. I don't need the old me anymore. I've changed. More words that Ian was too slow to read. I'm sorry. That's clever because that's not what I would have expected. Although, getting a burn off on it is fucking big. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Alright, so now that it's fighting type, I really don't have a good option for that, but I think Richard will be able to swing in here for a little bit. Right. Oh, that one took me by surprise. I'm sorry. I think Richard is going to be able to deal with Grimmsnarl over time. That field's got to be going soon. 2 more turns. Yeah, I think we're good on that. I would lose my flying type if I terrestrialized, but I'd get a big bonus there. Alright, we're just going to stick with the waterfall. Stick with that stab bonus. Same thing over here. Stick with that stab bonus. Get what we can out of it. If at any point I can get like a status effect on Grimmsnarl too, that would be massive. I'm going to read that in a minute, Rigid, because that is clever, and I hope that's exactly what they intended to do with that. Alright, let's swap into Ogerpon. I actually think there's some potential here now. Waterfall. I think... Is this the one that heals me in between? Yeah. Powers up grass-type moves, heals you. That's what I'm going to do. Terra fighting because that's all Kieran has been thinking about. Symbolism. I hope that's exactly what they intended because that's fucking clever. There we go. I'm capable of winning too, you know. Victory will be mine and mine alone. The fickle beam. Jesus Christ! But somehow Richard holds on. Alright, the Reflect is wearing off. We're going to pop that Waterfall and deal with Grimmsnarl properly. And, Swords Dance. Beef yourself up, Ogerpon. Get swole. Pop the steroids. Our defense is buffed. Our attack is buffed. Grimmsnarl is gone. Sorry, 1 minute. And Richard is just too fucking good. Richard, if you're in chat still, how many times has your stand in my Pokemon game, your JoJo's Bizarre Adventure champion position, just survived under the dumbest of circumstances? Because this is not anything new for Richard to, like, stay in the fight and just pull victory from the jaws of defeat. Richard coming out with his Richard swinging big. Richard came out and he was like, nah, I'm all cock and balls right now. Dem, been thinking about doing something on my channel recently, but I don't know what. Well, Dem, as we do within the, if you guys are in the Discord, by all means, I try to promote anything and everything people do, so if you decide to get in on that and start putting content out, let me know, and I will do what I can to try and push that to as many people as I can. I can't say that it's going to mean a whole lot, but it will be done. Man, part of me just wants to yeah, I'm gonna run on Crunch because I think it's the least effective move there, and we're gonna Swords Dance again. Ogerpon is going to break his apple in half. Richard, it definitely happens a lot, though I haven't been counting. Across all of the games, I think aside from my first Nuzlocke, you have been, I kind of knew that was going to happen. You have been the stand-in for, like, the Magikarp made Gyarados, and the sheer amount of times that you have come through and MVP'd yourself, it is hilarious. Alright, light screen has worn off. Dem's coming in. Dem mentioned earlier that I fucked up by taking him out of my party, and here he is coming in to prove that point by dropping Hydrapple's attack again. That said, it's been using its special attack this whole time, but, like, I don't care. It's funny that he comes in and still is just like, no, get weaker, motherfucker. Alright, we are going to terrestrialize into the grass and slap it with the cudgel. Ogerpon is pulling out the beat stick. Yeah, Dem, if you, do you want me to, link your channel? Let me see here. Oh yeah, you actually have some stuff. I mean, it's old stuff. You go back like 4 years for this, but you know what? Let me see if I can do this. Is YouTube going to be mad at me? They might be mad at me for this. Ah, there we go. So there you go. I don't know what you're gonna look at doing, but I'm putting it in the chat right now. Again, that's. But once you start putting some new content out, I will shove it around everywhere. And Ogerpon absolutely, again, just literally went clubbing. Huh. What? What? He actually lost. Let's go, guys. Oh, shit, I missed that. No, no, no! I went to read chat. That was my mistake. How dare I try to be there for people? Way to go, both of you. That was awesome. Honestly, Crispin, read the room, would you? Wait, Drayton? Hey, good match, you two! Too bad about the outcome, though. Ex-champion. We get so little of it that it does make even the few cutscenes we get actually feel good. Look at you, buddy. Way to go! I guess we got a new BB League champion. The Academy's got a prize for people like you who make it all the way to being champion. Here, all yours. Okay, but like, Drayton, I was, like, phone number? Yeah, I'll check out some of what you put out, Dem. I know that it's older stuff, so it's again, it is what it is. But if you start putting out new stuff, let me know. Yeah, again, a lot of my old stuff is pretty bad too, Dem. I keep it around because I'm an asshole and I refuse to delete anything that I feel is still representative of what the channel journey has been. Yeah, no, I first of all, I very much appreciate seeing the what little small community we have here coming together on that. In the end, just make sure you have, yeah, again, that's what I do. I don't have, in chat right now, I can tell you for a fact, Richard, Dem, and Keegs all have numbers much larger than mine. You combine them together, and they probably put a 0 behind mine. So, like, that is the scale difference, but I massively appreciate that we can come together here and still just be like, yo, you know what? You got a dream, fucking go for it. Wait. I just realized. I've already got, like, access to Drayton's number. I think they kind of, like, implied that when they were talking about the machine and whatnot forever and a half ago. Drayton just let me wrap my hand around his master ball. Gonna leave that one in the air for a minute there. Hey, Kieran. This may not mean much coming from a guy who couldn't beat you, but I wish you'd go back to having fun with all this. I get that burning desire to win. I mean, who doesn't like winning? Just don't let that desire burn you to a crisp. It's hard to watch. Every single time I have to deal with some of my friends who are burning themselves out trying to do too much. I don't fucking slow down. Here I am talking about I'm drinking like 10 cups of coffee right now. Or the equivalent to in terms of caffeine. And it's just like, don't get me wrong, I don't slow the fuck down. But I watch people burn themselves, and man does that hurt. Drayton XU, my new ship. Happy, I don't know if you've watched like other stuff on this channel before coming in, or if you just clicked this as your first video, but if you haven't watched the other DLC clips, Drayton became a potential love interest almost immediately. And I don't remember which episode it was. It was probably like last stream or the stream before. I think it was the stream before. At the end, it had to have been the stream before, I think. I basically broke down in a fit of laughter when I was ending the stream because it just reached the point of being too much. And as far as I'm concerned, that is the canonical approach to this right now. Drayton and my character are absolutely gay lovers. Well, again, thank you very much for stopping in. And if you want to see that play out in a hilarious fashion, by all means, was it Rigid? I think Rigid is the one who actually asked me if he could clip it, and he shared it around as far as literally me just busting out laughing that Drayton is a man that I was talking about going on vacation and getting in my truck, and it was something about Drayton being able to work the shaft. There you go. That's the punchline right there. Come on. Let's all go and win. Next time, win. I'm sorry, come again? I won't lose. Next time for sure, I'll win. Next time, I'll win. Dude, just go up and give him a hug. Ian, Whew. Oh my, he's got the anime antenna effect. His hair does what his emotions do. If we might, interrupt. Well, first, of course, we want to offer Ian our congratulations for becoming champion. It really is an amazing achievement. Something that should be celebrated. But with the way things are now, I'm sorry to say that it complicates matters. We're having a bit of a hard time knowing how we ought to proceed. Well, proceed with what? Well, think about it a moment, would you? If Ian is our champion, then that means he's head of our league club. But he's an exchange student. What is our long-term plan here if he doesn't stick around? There are so many particulars to sort out. Yeah. And of course, if Kieran rejoins the Elite Four after having lost rank of champion, well, that would push Crispin out of our ranks. Whoa, wait, me? That's bad, isn't it? I'd like to hear from Kieran himself what he'd like to do next. Kieran. My favorite ship is me x Nozzle. I don't know who Nozzle is. Is that the... Oh, what is... I think there's a character by the name of Nozzle in Black Clover? Am I... Okay, let me know if I'm in the right avenue or if I am just like absent, because that's the only Nozzle I can think of. And my other option is funny, but almost feels like an insult, and I don't want to go there. Holy shit, I was right! Black Clover! The only reason I know that character is one of my friends is absolutely in love with Black Clover. And don't get me wrong, I've talked about this before. I love the idea of Black Clover. I couldn't get past the screaming. It's number Zell. Oh, that's how it is. Okay, yeah, no, again, my friend that's obsessed with it, he reads it, so that's, I think, where he got the pronunciation as well, but that goes back a while for me. Close enough. Yeah, again, my approach to it is I've heard it in conversation, and so it's just like I'm digging deep in my brain. Bye, happy Richard Rigid Demony. All right, Keegs, if you're heading out, have a good one, man. Bro really said, nah, I'll win. All right, yeah, I missed all of that, Keegs. I'm sorry I missed where you were talking about your phone dying out there, but have a good one. We'll see you some other time. All right, and I think I've caught up there. This is an announcement for the following students. BB League champion Kieran, top Elite Four member Drayton, Carmen of class 3-2, Ian, our exchange student, Miss Breyer and some guests would like to see you. Please proceed to classroom 1-4 as soon as possible. When you have time, you should check out Black Clover. It's really good. Like I said, I tried to watch it, and I actually really love the premise. I love the idea of the character working hard and overcoming the shortcomings that way. I love the idea of the magic system and the way they implement it. I love a lot of what they've done. Even a lot of the joke stuff I like the idea of. The main character is rough for me. Like that, it is sandpaper on the otherwise grand experience. I made it up to... He joined the group. There was some girl that was like a very tsundere character that came in. There was a couple of episodes that I made it after that, and I couldn't sit through anymore. It was too rough. But again, I have some friends who were already up on the manga at the time, and they would talk about it from time to time. And unironically, it sounds like a great show. I did say that I've heard some things, I've said in the past, I've heard some things about story elements that come into play that I don't like as much, but I'm not going to criticize them as heavily other than to say that it doesn't sound like my flavor I'd go with if I could, because I haven't watched it. I haven't experienced it. I haven't seen how they brought it about, per se. Noelle, yes, Noelle, that sounds familiar. Which is I'm going to say Nozelle's sister. Asta gets better. I would like to hope so. Again, but sitting through that opening was rough. What could that be about? Now's really not the time. BB League champion, Kieran, huh? Oh, they're gonna need to update that. Drayton, could you seriously not right now? It's just not right, and certainly not kind. When is Drayton? Look, Drayton's been the bad boy this whole time. I say that, but I literally have a short on my channel where my character is borderline chaotic evil. At least chaotic neutral. Well, we shouldn't leave Miss... oh, wait, no, that's Drayton. Well, we shouldn't leave Miss Briar hanging, or we'll never hear the end of it. Go on ahead, Ian. We'll meet you there. I do love that his hair reacts to his emotions. That's just funny. I'll make sure Kieran comes too, even if I gotta carry him. No, wait, but Drayton, no! Princess, carry me, Drayton. Classroom 1-4, right? Go on ahead, bud. I'll meet you there. Wait, nope. Which is the... Where do I... I thought it was... Yeah, it was it. I was just talking to the person accidentally. You said the name right. Look, I understood that you corrected me last time. I had to get it right this time. My numbers are a bit bigger as well. Not that it means much. It's not about the size. It's not about the size. It's about that finger work. It's not about the size of the boat. It's the motion of the ocean. That said, I have never had any complaints. Here we are, Miss B. Thank you all for coming. I'm pleased to inform you that some very special guests are here to see you today. They left for a tour at the school mere minutes ago, but I believe they'll return soon enough. In the meantime, I'll fill you all in on the situation. Please, have a seat. Don't mind if I do. These knees are creaking. Oh, please. You're not old enough for that yet. Ah, Ian. I'd heard you were busy battling your way up the BB League, but to think you'd make it as far as champion, what a dazzling accomplishment. Thank you. Sorry, Miss Briar. Could we leave all that for another time? What's this thing you wanted to tell us about? My apologies, that was insensitive of me. Let me get straight to today's topic then. I want all of you here to join me on an expedition to the secluded and mysterious Area Zero. Area Zero? That's that place in Paldea you wanted us to visit, right? You got permission? My main goals are to investigate the terrestrial phenomenon and to gather sample of the crystals present at this crater. But to be honest, I also have one more ambition for this trip. I'm hoping that we can find Terapagos. I hope I said that right. The legendary Pokemon slumbering in Area Zero. Terapagos? A legendary Pokemon? A rather exciting idea, isn't it? Ah, there you are, Greta. Gita. Wow, whoa! There you are, Gita. I was just getting the kids up to speed. Well, I do apologize for my tardiness. Miss Gita. Oh, Champion Ian. I didn't expect to run into you here. Of course, you must be participating in the student exchange program. Ian just got crowned our new BB League champion, too. Your talent is as brilliant as always, I see. Truly a wonderful thing. Alright, I did get the name right. Good. Thank you. If you'll be going along, then I suppose that bodes well. Is it alright if I explain the situation to the children, Briar? By all means. First, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Gita. I am the chairwoman of the Pokemon League in Paldea. More than a decade ago, the Pokemon League provided support for research in Area Zero, the great crater at the center of Paldea. Once that research was complete, we shifted our duties to monitoring and managing the area. Area Zero is full of mysteries and also danger. Generally speaking, the area is off limits, even for research. That being said, Let me do my little Naruto pose here. Recently, we've had to confront the possibility that dangerous Pokemon... Okay, hold up. Wait. No, wait. I mentioned when we played through the story, even on my blind playthrough, where I knew nothing about the game, the entire ending setup felt wrong. The entire premise, as I stated when we ended that, is there is no way nature finds a way with these creatures in this world. Not only that, where I'm capturing them, leaving the area, and we know for a fact at least one had made it out into the field when I played the game, that we could guarantee that they were going to stay in Area Zero. I made that. It was one of my biggest complaints, and it was one of my biggest problems with the ending. I appreciate that they are at least addressing the possibility. Recently, we've had to confront the possibility that dangerous Pokemon could escape the area. There's a clear need for further research, and quickly. But at our Pokemon League, we've had trouble finding capable personnel. Not to mention time to study Area Zero. So, you reached out to me, as I've been requesting access to the area for quite some time now. I apologize that we are not better equipped to deal with this ourselves. Blueberry Academy has a wealth of highly skilled trainers with well-trained Pokemon. And with Champion Ian also on the team, I'd know I could safely initiate a new expedition. This is entirely volunteer... Why am I struggling? This is entirely voluntary, of course, but it would be very reassuring to have you with us. What do you say? Will you join our little team as we explore Area Zero? No, I'm in. Let's go. Splendid. Well said, Champion Ian. Well, I think it's already decided that I'm going. Your support will be very useful as always, Carmen. I appreciate having you on board. BB League is definitely a step up from the Wee Wee League. My mind is hanging by a thread from how much dumb I'm having. I am a simple man. Happy is apparently not a simple girl, though. Look, I'm not saying simple, but the boys love comment earlier. Definitely one welcomed in the group, let's say that. Though Area Zero was the first place I found a shiny without a sandwich for... I actually don't have any shinies right now, but it has been my thing... No, wait, I do have a shiny. I think I have a shiny. Anyways, I'm going to double check that, but what I've been doing playing through these games is by the time I reach the end of the stream and it's basically over and everything's done with, I have been opening up my any shinies that I come across while playing the game. I give those away to viewers. We don't have any right now, and there will be a small giveaway, and it will be completely up to first come, first serve, that will be involved with the ending of this when we do reach the end of the stream. I have to go pick up what I plan to use as a giveaway, and hopefully I'm not going to run into issues on that. But it'll be a thing, and I'll announce that right now. Not that anybody's going to be surprised, because I've done them before. Anyways, with that said, if I do have a shiny, that will be given away during the end stream. I have a shiny Arcanine that was given as part of an event, but I'm keeping the shiny Arcanine because Arcanine is my favorite good boy. Sorry, but No! Why was I not reading the screen? This is problematic. Drayton, my boy. The League's club's a whole mess right now. We need my steady hand. Okay, you know what, Drayton? I appreciate that, but also I need your steady hand on my wheel. Sure. You just can't be bothered to travel all the way to Paldea, can you? Yeah, guilty. I'm curious what our mighty ex-champion is thinking, though. I'm going. If there's a legendary Pokemon there, I want to find it and catch it. This time, I won't let this chance go. Interesting. Then it's decided. It's too bad that Drayton won't be joining us, but it seems that the team will consist of Carmen, Kieran, Ian, and myself. You have my thanks for your help on the matter. I look forward to great findings that you will no doubt bring back. I'm grateful for the opportunity, Gita. Leave it to me. My dream of exploring Area Zero is finally becoming a reality. Now, time to prepare. Let's meet by the bridge at the Academy entrance as soon as we're ready. Alright, am I going to get control of my character here again? Oh, shit, my team is fucked up. Anyways, yeah, obviously that team is going to continue sticking around. Let me take a look. Yeah, I think I got this in a Wonder Trade. I think it might be hacked. Let me see. Yeah, okay, obviously it's hacked. It's coming from a website. That said, it's level 100. It's not going to be evolving. I got it in a Wonder Trade. It is not the ideal getting a proper shiny that someone could get and use. However, with that said, when it comes to the end, it will be given away, same as everybody else. All the other shinies I've ever come across during the live streams, they get given away. I hope you're in no hurry to leave, Champion Ian. I would very much like to chat a little longer. I don't trust your chat that's not going to involve me being in a fight. I remember our chats before. They usually followed with problems. Especially in the Nuzlocke run I did. I'm sure this is just me being paranoid, but, you know, once bitten, twice shy. Unless by Drayton. He can bite me again. Oh, whoops. There we go. Oh, shoot. There is, like, an auto-heal feature that I've never used before. This would have been, like, the time to do that. Whatever. There we go. Well, it's been a while, Champion Ian. Hey, kiddo. Rika's here, too. At your service. Not gonna lie, I never dreamed we'd be running into you. I see that you are putting your skills to good use and living up to your title as a Paldea champion, even while abroad. Oh, that's what I do. Apparently I kick ass and suck dick, and I'm all out of ass. Drayton! It's been a minute, and I'm going too into character. I'm not gay, but need to put that out there. Huh, indeed, I would expect nothing less from a talented trainer such as yourself. Yeah, definitely got talent, lots of talent, but not enough to get you off the hook. You went to the Great Crater without the League's permission to... Who the fuck are you to tell me not to? Don't think you're not going to get a scolding for that. That's what champions do? What's that got to do with anything? You can't just go breaking... You let a cyber terrorist off the hook. I don't want to hear fucking anything from you. These talks have some real Mr. Frog energy. That said, they say hello and then eat you alive. That is a Smiling Friends reference. Don't be so mad, Rika. I don't know. She looks kind of cute when she's mad, though. Calm down, Rika. No harm came to him after all. And besides, we have good reason to believe that all of Paldea would have been at risk if Champion Ian here hadn't ventured into Area Zero. Yeah, see, that's what champions do. Well, yeah, I mean, that's true, but... Fine, I'll let you off the hook this one time. You'd better thank the boss for stepping in. Well, don't think too poorly of Rika. She's just worried for you. Now then, Champion Ian. This time you'll be heading to Area Zero with official League permission. Only a handful of people now, Wow. Only a handful of people know about the incident involving the time machine. However, taking into account the dangers of Area Zero, I have elected to inform Miss Breyer of what happened, obfuscating certain details. Speaking of, boss, didn't you say you had something to give to that Breyer person? Oh, shit! I forgot about that. Totally break character. Champion Ian, would you be so kind as to take this for me? We got the indigo disc! Now I know what that is, and I realize that there is not multiple of them. I thought there might be. My bad. A mysterious disc. It's literally just a TM. A mysterious disc with an indigo shine, given to you by the top champion. It seems to be tied to Area Zero. Wait, but I beat her. Am I not the top champion? I beat her and I beat Nimona. Who also beat her? What is that anyways? That's what I said. It's a TM. It's a disc that was sent by an Area Zero researcher to an investor some time ago. I had my investigation team look into it. It's certainly not a TM, nor is it a mere tool for storing data. Rika's a he? No, wait! Wait! Am I making the same mistake that I made before? Okay, wait. Hold on. I need to explain this. So, I recall somebody corrected me on this before. When I went to the Elite Four, somebody corrected me about my interpretation of Rika. But then, I had somebody that I know who has stopped into the stream from time to time inform me that Rika was actually a girl. So now I don't know. I don't know who or what Rika is, man or woman. That said, I still stand by the statement. They, them, yes, he, her, I don't know anymore because I have gotten conflicting information from people who I thought were, now I assume, both smarter than me on the topic that gives wildly different information. So I will go with him because I've been corrected by a viewer and not someone that I know in my personal life. But I stand by my statement. I'm not gay, but I'm not above telling a guy that he looks cute when he's mad. Oh, man. The indigo disc is literally a blue... God damn it, it is a Blu-ray. Rika is a woman. You're thinking of Grusha. Wait. See? Hold on. No. Wait. What is it? She goes by she, her if you pay attention. She's a girl. I'm not gay, but says something Richard, did you miss the part where I said earlier I'm not gay, but right after having a conversation about sucking dick? I have made the reference before. At some point, that might as well become a channel tagline. Right up there with rigid statements about, what was it? Big of heart, dumb of ass. Those two descriptions right there basically identify my channel. Big of heart, dumb of ass, I'm not gay, but. Oh, wait. I missed the line. Let me see here. Where is it? I honestly have no idea to its purpose, but I assume it has to do with Area Zero. I figured that since you're heading to Area Zero, I might as well ask you to investigate the purpose of this disc while you're there. While he's there? Did you want him to pick up some potatoes? Did you want him to pick up some potato salad on the way back too? I ask that you do this, I ask that you I can't read anymore. I have lost my mind. We have gone down the Ian's not gay but might be gay rabbit hole, and now I am lost and confused. I'm still assuming that we have verified that Rika is now, yes, confirmed girl, because again, I have been corrected on that. Now, one direction, back again, and then back again. I don't know what reality is anymore. I just know that I am having gender whiplash. I do ask that you return the disc to me if you end up not finding a use for it. There is still much we do not know about Area Zero. I know you've already been to its depths, but please exercise some caution when dealing with the environment and Pokemon there. As a champion, it falls on you to protect and guide those accompanying you. I wish I could go with you, kiddo, but I've got my own work to do. Do your best down there, but don't push yourself too hard, you hear? Now, please excuse us. Just looks like a guy. Rika is a girl somehow. Yeah, again, the thing about it is it's the dress outfit, it's the outfit that gives it to me as the guy vibes. But the facial structure, the hair, and the fact that I know plenty of women that just don't have chests. The hip frame look implies female to me, but also the dress outfit and the confidence and carry that the character moves with is a little bit more on the masculine side, which is why it was confusing to me at first as well. Rika's a beanpole of a woman. It's rare, but they exist. Exactly, like I said, it's exactly the case. I know a couple. I also know a couple of women that are the very extreme opposite. And as a guy who is well comfortable with his sexuality, I will say that I have yet to find a body type that does not appeal to the eye. It's true, guys only want a heartbeat. God damn it. And you know what? It is a disturbing statement, but that's not the truest thing either. And on that bit of morbid statement, I am going to end it here, and we will go to the dock later and on another stream, and we will continue with the story next time. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping in. Happy, thank you so much for swinging by, and I hope you enjoyed your time here. With that said, Richard, Rigid, Dem, and Keegs, thank you so much for stopping in. I believe that was everybody that was here during the entirety of this stream, but I also saw that there was a couple other people that stopped in here or there. I don't know if they stayed. We have a couple of viewers that don't always chat. Anyways, thank you so much for stopping in, everybody. Hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.